Tajdilek, welcome to Tibet TV's program on Tibet support groups. The Heritage of Tibet is an association that works towards fostering knowledge of essential features of Tibetan civilization to the world through activities such as holding photo exhibitions on Tibet. In today's edition of Introducing Tibet Support Groups, I'm deeply pleased to have joined by President of the Heritage of Tibet, writer and journalist Piero Verni. Welcome to Tibet TV, sir.
Tacidele.
Sir, can you tell us about the Heritage of Tibet? When and how did it come into existence?
Yeah. Regarding the heritage of Tibet, about 15 years ago, the photographer Gianpietro Mattolini and I decided that perhaps it was some use to try to explain the great themes and places of Tibetan civilization with a simple but precise language. So we started the project, The Heritage of Tibet. So far, we have published 4 books with text and photos, a documentary on Tibetan ritual dances, Cham, and organized 3 photo exhibitions. In July of the last year, we formalized our work by creating with some other friends the association The Heritage of Tibet, in Italian L'Eredità del Tibet. We also publish a monthly newsletter in Italian language. But I would remind that the last our 3 books have text in both English and Italian languages, as well our website.
Sir, as you said that your association has done 3 photo exhibitions on Tibet. So, sir, can you tell us a little bit about each of these photo exhibitions and how was the response from public?
Okay, in very short, I must say that all exhibitions are the result of many trips to Tibet and the Himalayan countries of Buddhist culture. The first exhibition concerned the Tibetan ritual dances, the chants, that we were able to film and photograph. I am speaking about myself and the photographer, my colleague, photographer Gianpietro Mattolin, in Buddhist monasteries in Bhutan, Sikkim, Ladakh, and of course in India. The second one is about the Tibetan region of Amdo and was conceived as a tribute to the birthplace of His Holiness the Dalai Lama. And the third, which also make use of the images of the photographer Vicky Sevegnani, is dedicated to the Tibetan tradition of tulkus. Also, the subject that is also the subject of our latest book, Tulku, the Mystic Incarnation of Tibet. This is a result of a number of journeys done along a period over more 30 years. Among the Lama of this exhibition are His Holiness the Dalai Lama, His Holiness Sakya Trichen, Chatra Rinpoche, Kamtur Rinpoche, Kyabdye Mindroling Trichen, Kirti Rinpoche, and many more. The response of the public was very positive, so much so we replicated the exhibition in several Italian cities. I think that considering all the 3 exhibitions, we have touched at least 20 Italian cities.
Okay, sir. Given the size and the importance of your association's work towards Tibet, I'm sure Chinese government is trying to pressurize your association's work for the cause of Tibet. So the question is, have you ever faced any challenges from Chinese government and people? If so, how do you tackle them?
Frankly speaking, to my knowledge, there has been no interference with our activity by the Chinese government. We are probably not important enough.
Okay, sir, as you are aware that Tibetan political movement is based on non-violent approach, so sir, how important do you think is the role of middle way approach which demands a genuine autonomy for the Tibetan people?
I believe that His Holiness proposal is intelligent, moderate in the noble sense of the word, responsible and able to find an acceptable agreement for both Tibetans and Chinese. Unfortunately, it seems, at least until today, that in Beijing they don't think so.
Sir, before we end our discussion, I would like to ask you a very important question. Today, the world is facing lots of challenges like climate change, moral degradation, and poverty. So, sir, to tackle these challenges, His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama has been promoting the core values of humanity like peace, love, and compassion. So, sir, how do you see the relevance of his messages in today's world?
Um, Frankly speaking, I want to say that I am not a fanatic, but my opinion on the role of His Holiness the Dalai Lama today is based on, how to say, my journalist feeling, So it is exactly what I think, and I personally believe that the Dalai Lama's vision it is the best answer to the many problems of our time. Frankly speaking, I am not speaking as a, how to say, disciple of His Holiness the Dalai Lama, but as a journalist. Concepts such as dialogue, mutual respect, and attitude based on compassion, spiritual values are fundamental to overcome the deep crisis of this historical period. The message of His Holiness, the Dalai Lama, is valid not only for our Tibetan brothers and sisters, but for all humanity. Indeed.
Sir, with this, we are going to end our discussion here. I would like to thank you so much for joining our program.
And thank you to you. All my best. Tashidele.